Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Love Grows Tarot. I'm here to do a tarot card reading for the sun sign of Sagittarius in the month of September. If you like these readings, please subscribe and like. If you want notifications, ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. You can leave them below. And I will leave descriptions in my description box, including a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and very useful, especially during these times of change. You can follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. And if you want a personal reading from me, please go to my Etsy shop, Love Grows Tarot Shop. These are general readings, so they're not going to resonate with each and everybody. And the themes and energies of these readings will also take place in the future, so you can come back and review these readings at any time. I begin with 3 cards, the overall energy for the month, what to be mindful of for the month, where some additional luck will be coming for you for the month. I'm guided by the tarot cards in spirit, and I follow through with the rest of the reading, ending with the Wisdom Oracle, the Animal Spirit Oracle, and Moonology Oracle. So let's get started with our September reading for Sagittarius. So what is going to be the overall energy for Sagittarius in the month of September? Sagittarius in the month of September. So the overall energy is coming from the Queen of Swords. It's a feminine energy. It's a mature energy. It's a non-emotional energy. The swords are the air signs, and these are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So it could mean some people with this sun signs. She is straightforward. She is direct. She has gone through a lot in her life, and sometimes because of that, she can be very critical. She's a formidable leader. She may come into your life to assist you. She may come into your life as a form of discipline from someone. She also could be coming into your life to actually promote you to be more disciplined and to be more communicative, more truthful in your communications. So that's going to be the overall energy for the month of September for you, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to be mindful of for the month of September? The month of September, what should Sagittarius be a little bit extra mindful of? The month of September for Sagittarius. So we have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords can be secrets. It can be people doing things behind your back that you aren't unaware of. It also may be slipping through, sort of leaving things prematurely, taking what you have and then just sort of distancing yourself away from a situation, because there are 2 swords left here. So the Queen of Swords does not really respond well to this kind of behavior. She doesn't like people that keep secrets. She doesn't like thieves. She doesn't like that kind of behavior. She also doesn't want you to just get up and leave and go away from things, especially when things get rough. She would be very strict about that and very to the point about that. So that's what you should be mindful of for the month of September. Where some additional luck might be coming from for the month of September. And the Queen sees everything. She has her eye on this guy. She knows what's going on. So if you think, or somebody thinks that they're getting away with something, ain't gonna happen, sorry. Additional luck for the month of September. Whoa. Got a lot of cards going on. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is love. The Ace of Cups is new beginnings. The Ace of Cups is your emotional side. So there's going to be some luck surrounding you there. It also is very peaceful and spiritual. energy, the Ace of Cups, because it has the dove in there. So you might be grounding yourself spiritually. There's going to be a new turn of events as far as your emotional life goes. It's going to bring you some luck. It could be love. It could be something that you're passionate about. It's a very watery sign, very intuitive, very sensitive, very emotional. So really connect to your emotions. Let love in if that's the case, because opening yourself up to your emotions is going to bring you quite a bit of luck. With these two cards here, you may be moving away from something that just began, some sort of love, aspiring love relationship, and you might be like thinking in terms of leaving it, but you're going to be leaving it too prematurely. It still has a lot of growth ahead of it because of the Ace of Cups. This is the beginning of a journey. So really think about what you're doing with that and why you would want to leave something that actually, even if there is some critical opinions going on that would cause you to prematurely want to leave a situation, and like if it's getting too tough for you or it's getting too emotional for you, really think about it, because there is luck here. This relationship or this passion or this spiritual journey is really going to, in the long run, is going to be very lucky for you. What else does Sagittarius need to know? So then we have the King of Wands. So now we have a male energy in a king. So the Wands are the fire signs, they're Aries, and they are Leo, and they are Sagittarius, just like yourself. The King of Wands is a very active, fiery, bold, dramatic kind of energy. It's quite flamboyant. Not in the sense of the artistic King of Cups, but very sort of like independent and very, just very appealing and very charming. But he does get things done. His work gives him a lot of satisfaction. He's a real go-getter. So he's going to be around in the month of September. Maybe through work, maybe your boss, maybe you have a new boss, maybe your boss is revving up and there's lots of fiery energy happening. The next card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. So we have a lot of court cards coming up for you in the month of September. So the Knight, especially the Knight of Pentacles, is very protective of his possessions and his money, and he knows his value. And he's resistant because he is like Taurus, which is a fixed sign. The Pentacles are Taurus, they are Virgo, and they are Capricorn. So these are very earthy, practical signs. They are very loyal, they are very responsible. They also are driven in very sort of different ways, in more methodical, analytical, slow way. But it's definitely something, you're holding on to your possessions, you're holding on to your money. You're not really moving too quickly with it, so you might have, it might just be savings for yourself and you're thinking about in the long term. It could actually be something that you might be purchasing. It could be how you're valuing your possessions at this time. So, and the Knight can also be a person, not going to be a mature person like a boss, like the King of Wands. It's going to be a little bit more youthful. So it actually might be somebody coming in at a place of work that has new ideas about ways to progress and make money. So look for that as well in the month of September. What else does Sagittarius need to know in the month of September? Sagittarius for the month of September. What does Sag need to know for the month of September? Well, I've got a few cards here, so. We have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a union between two people. In this case, it is a man and a woman, but it can be just a union of two people in general. It also is a healing card, and healing between two people, or two people connecting and it being a really healing relationship or helping each other heal. It is a new love, a young love. So we do have the cups here, which is opening us up to love. And so now we have a union, a meeting of a person. Also with the King of Wands, the King is sort of going in this direction. The Knight of Pentacles is coming in this direction. And now we have two people that meet. So it could be one person leaving and another person coming in. You also your money might be going towards a place where there is healing, and you're connected to a healing. You're connected to a person, and it's a very emotional connection. So that's coming in September. See how that plays out. And then we have the Tower. So now we have dramatic changes. This is a major arcana. So these are big, sweeping, dramatic changes. So you have the union of the two here, and then we have the Tower, where we have two people falling apart. So there might be a connection between, maybe because this Seven of Swords may want to be leaving this relationship, and then all of a sudden we're coming around and something new is happening and something old is leaving. Don't fight the changes of the Tower, because in the long run they're going to be beneficial for you. So for some of you, you might be going in through one relationship and coming out of another one very abruptly. And then we have the Six of Cups. We have a lot of twos here right now. These last three cards, there's a lot of twos. This is the card of gifts. It's also the card of childhood memories. It's giving and receiving. Someone from your past might pop in, or moments from your past or memories from your past are coming into the picture. So there's big changes, and then we go into maybe somebody from your past comes in, or maybe a lot of stuff from your past, because this is a nice healing energy. So maybe you're solving a lot of problems from the past through this union, and the dramatic changes might be just things that are happening that connect you back to your past and old issues that are being resolved. And then we have another major arcana, and this one is the Fool. The Fool always represents new journeys. So the Fool in the tarot card is the beginning of a new journey, a new adventure, a new experience of self. It's like being your truth self, your authentic self. You've washed away all the trauma and all the things that may have been important to you at one time, and now you're starting on a new adventure. So you've had this big dramatic change coming to you in September, and then we're hitting right back onto childhood memories and people from the past, also receiving gifts, and we're taking ourselves right into a new journey. So, and these are the major arcana cards, like I was saying. So these are very important messages about changing one state and then moving into another. But somehow it's tied back into your childhood. What else does Sagittarius need to know about in the month of September? The month of September for Sagittarius. All right, so we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is really grieving and focusing on past issues, focusing on things that you have two cups, and you keep focusing on these things from the past. These things have been very hurtful, and it's time to let go and release that, especially with the Fool. You can't take the baggage from the past into this new journey. So it's very, very important that you take care of that, because that's just, as you can see in the card, it's just creating a dark energy around you. It's very it's not a good, positive energy to continue on a new journey. It's a very clouded kind of energy. And you have to sort of figure out what that is. What it is that keeps you connected to that. Like, what keeps you back there? What is it that has happened? Because you have to turn around and you have to pick up the cups and you have to cross new bridges. The old bridges are gone, and now it's time to go forward into the new. And now we have the Six of Wands. So you're going right into a victory card. So you're going from this card. So you'll be victorious. Whatever it was that was keeping you here, now you're rising above that. You're getting out more in public as well, because this is about being with others. So you're going to be more in a public kind of eye or a public situation. So this is going to be going. This is going to be going. Your focus is now going forward, which is awesome, especially for some. If you guys are really going to hang on to that old baggage, this is a really good outcome for you. And then finally we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is growth and patience. And just sort of your pentacles, your possessions, your money, everything's doing fine. It's growing. You've got new things going on. It's also about new life growing. So you're going to come out, this last piece of information here is interesting because you are going to go from this state and you're going to be victorious, and you are going to give yourself more patience and allow things to grow more, and see the beauty within that. And that is going to be a nice outcome for you for this month. So yeah, you're going to have, there might be a change in some relationships, but the new relationships that come in are going to be good for you. You are changed, like something from your past is clearing up, or somebody's going to come in. There's going to be a little clarification from your past, and you're going to start a new journey. And the darkness here is lifting. You're going to be victorious over this, whatever this is. This also can be depression, because depression is a darkness, and this is a brightness. And then this is you're growing. You have a lot of new growth here. You just have to have the patience, or you do have the patience now to see things. It's like your eyes are more open now, and you can see how things grow, and you can see how you've grown. Especially with this, it's definitely about how you've grown and where you are and where you are taking yourself in the future. So I'm just going to end with 3 oracle cards. First is the Wisdom Oracle, and see what advice they have for you, Sagittarius, in the month of September. So we have message in a bottle. Message from the bottle is like when news comes out of the blue. When you find that message in a bottle, when you find something that really sort of changes your perspectives and the way you feel about things. It's a good positive energy, but it is something that you find. So there's going to be something that you find in the month of September that is going to really be put a very positive spin on this month. And it literally could be a message in a bottle. So especially with all this healing, definitely look for those messages in those bottles. And then the Coyote spirit tells you to trust in divine detours. So as we were speaking over this reading, there is a change of direction happening. And you have to trust in the divine. Things happen for a reason, and things always happen for a good reason, especially the Tower. That's kind of a tower message right there. Trust in the divine detours. So something seems like it's going in a kind of a different direction for you, especially when the Tower hits. Just have faith and believe that this is something that's happening definitely for a very, very good reason. And it's probably been wanting to happen for a long, long, long time. And Moonology, what does Moonology have, Oracle have for us? What's the advice from the Moonology Oracle? Moonology Oracle. So it comes from the full moon in Virgo. And the message here is that you are enough. You're good enough. You are enough. And you're going to find that out as we get into the end of the month, that you are enough and you're settled with that. And that's going to be your mantra going forward. And that's what you're going to discover in the month of September. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. It's going to be, as always, a very interesting and active month for you. The Fool's in here and you are the adventurer, so there's going to be a lot of freedom opening up for you as well. So that's going to be hit a very positive note for you, just because that's part of your nature. So I enjoyed doing this reading for you. If you like these readings, please subscribe and like. If you want notifications, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave descriptions in the description box below, including a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and very useful, especially during these times of change. And if you don't have enough funds to get a full personal reading, donations are always welcome. Follow me on Instagram and do a daily reading there. And if you do want a personal reading, go to my Etsy shop, lovegrowstarot shop, and you can purchase one there. I want you all to have a very great September, and please stay safe, and I will see you next time.